From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode,
human resources professionals from across the state will be gathering in Indianapolis for what is now the 61st annual Indiana HR Conference and Expo, sponsored by the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. SAYDSHOEV is the executive director for the Institute for Workforce Excellence at the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. She highlights programs and who should attend.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com. This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities, running your business day to day.
My name is SAYDSHOEV. I am the Executive Director for the Institute for Workforce Excellence. We're a nonprofit subsidiary of the Indiana Chamber focused on workforce and education efforts. So really meeting with those business owners and HR professionals and regional collaborators to connect them to resources focused on, again, how do they help retain, attract, develop talent for their place of business. And HR professionals play a critical role in being able to address the talent and attraction needs for their business. They also have to maintain things in the legalities and the policies and procedures of their business. And so oftentimes our work focuses on how do we connect those business owners and HR professionals to resources to help them, again, attract talent and develop talent and upskill talent, but also address things like childcare and housing and some of those challenges that individuals have when they come to be employed. How can we help hear what their concerns are and then address those through either program implementation or trainings and workshops to, again, get the right talent into their business. In terms of availability for those resources for individuals in a place of business, HR professionals, again, are critical to being able to help understand the different policies and perspectives, address workplace culture. I think that's a big piece of retaining that talent, is addressing that workplace culture. The benefits are significant in terms of employers addressing some needs for employees, retirement or 401k plans, or other things like ADA compliance, or again the bias of hiring practices. How do we address just again the policies in the workplace? What does that look like? So having an HR professional that's there within your business to be able to speak to those concerns, I think just again creates a welcoming culture and a welcoming environment for those employees, and that addresses a lot of their retention and attraction challenges. Just as we talk to a lot of our employers and a lot of our regional intermediaries and partners across the state, they're saying, just across the way, if I pay you 25 cents more, that may have the employee jump from business to business. And so those benefits are crucial, and having an HR professional that is focused on attracting and retaining that talent, again, is critical to the work and the culture and the prosperity of the potential goods and services that you can offer the communities that you're a part of. So we have a conference. It's in its 61st year, so it's a long-standing conference that's offered by the Indiana Chamber. It'll be May 5th through the 7th. It does have an expo, so there's opportunities for individuals to attend sessions, but also hear from other resources that they can learn more about best practices in HR. We talked a little bit about AI and the technology that is up and coming and moving, so there's going to be sessions on that. There's all kinds of exciting opportunities for HR professionals to learn from each other, to learn from the experts, and see what resources are available out there that can help them address the efficiency and effectiveness of their HR practices in their business. In terms of AI, the technology is moving, as we talked to, is quickly coming on board, and maybe some of those policies and procedures aren't coming as quickly along with a technology that's adapting. And so I think this is a great opportunity for HR professionals to understand how to best use AI in your workplace and your hiring practices and addressing some of those other policies and procedures, while also maintaining and understanding the legalities and the policies and procedures that come with AI and hiring biases and some of the other things that may be a challenge for businesses. So in terms of that, there's sessions that can help address some of those concerns from some of our HR professionals that have been using AI and have adapted some systems and have thought about what does this look like in a workplace. Registration, you can register up until around mid-April. If you register by March 31st, you can receive a $50 discount if you register with the Indiana Chamber. In terms of attendance, we have around 300 professionals that will be attending the conference. So there's a great opportunity for professionals to network and to learn from others around best practices in the various things that we had talked about, from AI to workplace culture to attracting talent, and things that HR professionals will need to be successful in their place of business. This is just one aspect of the things that the Chamber does in terms of being, getting your return on investment for membership. There's not just the HR conference. We just hosted a work-based learning conference. So how do you connect to internships and use that opportunity to, train your talent? There's also a health and safety conference. That's one of the largest conferences that the Chamber offers to help you address some of those OSHA concerns or other things that are important to keeping your business moving forward, and those employees understanding the health and safety aspects of how do you address some of those concerns within business. I think being a member also, there's a legislative aspect to the Chamber, especially in this session. It's important for us to hear businesses' voices and advocate. So that's what the Chamber side of the house does for our government affairs team. So there's a lot of benefits to being a member of the Chamber, not just, again, from the perspective of attending workshops, but we really want to take the opportunity to hear from the employers and hear their voice and address some of the concerns from their perspective. So that's really important to the Chamber and the mission of the Chamber for the last 100 plus years that we've been operating.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunities show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.